Get box right there. $5 with 2 catalogs. 5, 7.5. I get a 5, out 7.5. 5 and 7.5 and out 10. 7.5 and out 10. You want 7.5 to be $10 where? I get 7.5, I get a 10, 7, I get a 10, 7, I get a 10, 7, I get a 10, 12.5, 10, bid down 12.5.
Hello everybody, Dean Swicker reporting to you live from Dudley's Auction, located 3 miles south of beautiful Inverness on Highway 41, Citrus County's largest and fullest service auction company. Here we go, a quick preview for you for the June 12th auction. June 12th, it'll be Tuesday morning starting at 8 a.m. And here we go. We do have 3 auctions this week, so be sure to keep your eye peeled to the website. We'll have plenty of pictures and videos up for the other 2. But here we go. We got a nice old cat side right there. French cat. You get a table and chairs, an enamel pot. There's a couple of locks there for your car steering wheel. I don't know what's in the blue bag. You'll have to come out and take a look. A little table there, cut-off saw, and a little heater and a roll-around cart. There's another side right there for the Yellow Rose Farm. We got a round table with a basket on top and a collection of suitcases. And we'll come down through here. Here's a taping machine. If you have a body shop, you might need that. Or find another use for it. A little shop vac, a whole collection full of tools in the tub right there. You got a thermometer in the cord. There's a 2-wheel cart, a pressure washer, a frame for a table in the back. Here's a wheelbarrow with a rubber tire on. Looks good. Collection of golf clubs in the bin there. And there's 3 bags full right there. You get a little drill press, and I think that's a fender cover for a car, a couple boat cushions. There's a blower and a air compressor. Their little stand right there, a collection of frames and a bunch of tires, a couple old scooters with helmets for the kids. Here's some beautiful condition ATV tires. ATV tires, there's 5 of them. I believe they all have wheels, 4-lug wheels on. A body rider trailer right there. We got a collection of lawn mowers, all push mowers. And there's a little 2-wheel cart, another pressure washer, some gas cans and chairs and stools. The first of the toolboxes there, loaded with tools, loaded. A Die-Hard battery charger, engine starter combo. There's some chairs, more golf clubs, a little stroller there for the kids, another office chair. It looks like a magnifying mirror with a light on, little coat tree, roll around rack right, maybe no wheels, a rack right there, some, I'm not sure what's in that box. Looks like insulated ducking for your air conditioner. There's some foil and more. And we'll get down this row here. We have a collection of chairs. There's a couple of nice ones. One's a rocker and recliner. You got a round table, the glider, a pair of them there. That's a Cracker Barrel chair. And down here in the ground's a collection of cushions, a little scrub bucket, electric chainsaws and blowers and hedge clippers and pole saws. Holy cow, we got it all this week. There's a table saw. We took the top off just to move it, and needs to put back on. The motor looks good. You got a jack right there. Look great on the farm or behind the behind your spare tire in your Jeep. You get a fiberglass ladder. I'm not sure what that is. Collection of tools, a pitchfork, some copper tubing, another wheelbarrow with a rubber tire, a couple jacks right, or ramps right there for your car, an aerator, and a whole table full of goodies right there, scroll saws and sockets and all kinds of good stuff, toolboxes and saws and cords and lights. And down here's a collection of trains. There's about 3/4 of a jug of hydraulic fluid right there. Little trolley jack, I don't know what the heck that is, couple air tanks, a couple of big tubs full of miscellaneous goodies, an air compressor, a big sledgehammer, another jack, another tub full of goodies right there, including body type hammers. There's a big auger if you need to, not an auger, an anchor if you need to anchor down your shed or something. A little roll around cart, a set of torches with the gauges on them and all. There's a whole collection of lawn tools. You get string trimmers, including the orange steel, a little chainsaw, gas fire blower, another pole saw, a couple electric trimmers. This is a Porta Power machine right there. It is on wheels, small wheels rolled around, and it has the jack with it and all. There's the hoses for the torches, and there's some miscellaneous, I believe it's for body straightening, won't guarantee it. There's a little come along, another Porta Power. I tell you, we have another Porta Power. Right underneath it's a rack for your hitch. You want to carry some stuff around, there we go, a whole collection of knives up there and tools. I see hedge clippers and more, all kinds of tools at that table. A broadhead axe, I think there's another old axe on there. There's a couple of Craftsman, making 3 Craftsman toolboxes. They're all loaded with tools, loaded. We'll probably sell those choice. Kids, they have so many tools in. Their little roll around cart right there. We have 2 welders, a Handy MIG 101 by Lincoln Electric, and you get the little table right there they're on, and then we have the 80 amp AC arc welder. Don't see, oh, it's a Schumacher brand, another Porta Power. My goodness, we have a bunch of them today. They may end up taking that one inside. A little gas blower right there, looks like brand new. Multiple boxes and tubs of tools on the ground. A vacuum pump, welding helmet. There's a nice looking bicycle right there. Look at that, even has a horn. Over here we got furniture. Nice little console radio. Dresser right there with a mirror in behind. Another piece. There's a 2-drawer stand, a beauty chair. You open it up your own little shop, you might need that. A roll around file cabinet, a headboard, oval table in the back. We get multiple fishing poles for sale tomorrow, including the 3 you see here. There's a collection of doors straight out of the house, ironing board, a vintage record player. It says RCA Victor on the record. I'm not sure about the player itself. And here's some more fishing poles for you. More fishing poles. I have no idea what that thing is. There's about a 5-drawer shelf, a collection of well, table and chairs right there with the octagonal table, bevel glass, another collection of chairs, a little air compressor. Here's a nice little work table full of tools, another work table with a metal top on. All kinds of good stuff on that, including a tachometer for your boat. You get the plastic shelf. You get string trimmers, oil, spotlight. You get a Sears lantern. You get the water dispenser, a couple stools there, TV stand, another string trimmer. Oh, look at this. We got a collection of ladders. Louisville. We got Warner. All kinds of good ones. Let's get down the road and see what we got down there. Hey, there's the Unknown Auctioneer right there. Unknown Auctioneer. Here we go. I wonder who it could be. Too short to be Robert. Yeah, I have to come tomorrow and find out. There we go. Get a little bicycle stand, toolbox, gas can, collection of pocket knives, and more. We got movies. Looks like not sure, some kind of boots or something in there. This stuff just come in and then they're still sorting it up. We wanted to get the video out so you could see it. All kinds of goodies in here. The guys cleaning the shop out, bringing it all up to us. There you go. You got clothes in there. You got model cars. I see a Corvette. I see a tank. All kinds of good stuff. Hey, well, come on down this way. More collectible stuff. There's a DVD theater system. You got books, you got wiring, more books. You got dolls in there, all kinds of good stuff. Holiday, more holiday. You got a baseball bat, some flippers, a whole box of highlighters. Enough year supply of highlighters. Here's a bottle of I don't know what that is. Cooking oil, I believe. Cooking oil. You got a bunch of DVDs. If you haven't seen us for a while, you ought to come out and check it all out. You get a TV, a sewing machine, digital picture frames, more golf clubs, Dinosaur Museum. Look at the shoes. We got shoes. We got purple shoes. We got all kinds of good stuff. You got a vacuum there and some nice plants right there. You got agapanthus and more. Look at the beautiful plants. I got some of those in my yard. There's a nice flower on one of them. Shows you what they look like. Purple flowers. You got a glass top table. Come on down here. We got a crockpot, not a crackpot. A crockpot. There's a shoe planter and some floor mats for your car. You got plates. You got all kinds of little statuary. Got a neat. You got pots and pans and a nice hanging light. There's a big, looks like glass, but I think it's really plastic. A collection of tanks here for your grill. There's some cushions, a little child seat swing, and I'm not sure what that is. collection of toys and boxing gloves. There's some terrariums and aquariums and a little birdhouse and a bubble gum machine there. Where do you find them? Only at Dudley's. You get a pipe bender, a couple gas cans, and there's some there's a globe and a nice stainless pan. Some more collectibles, Pillsbury Doughboy, vintage light. It's kind of cool. Bottles. You get the Russian doll type thing, one inside the other. A nice vase. A set of bagpipes, I believe it is. Some kind of flute. And here you go, you get farm machinery books, antique farm machinery, lampshades, picture frames, sleeping bag, all kinds of good stuff for tomorrow. You need to come on out. We're starting at 8. Preview will be at 7:30. Here's a nice round plastic table. On top of it's a stool and a dog gate, and there is a raised dog bowl for your dog. If you get a tall dog, it keeps him from having to bend over so far to eat. A whole collection of collector bottles. I don't know what's in them. There's a little tunnel for a train. Does need a little love to it. Quarters broke off at a Scarecrow. You get some wire shelves, two boxes of household chemicals. There's shovels and rakes and all kinds of statuary there. Holy cow, look at all of it. Pillow collection. You get Christmas trees, ornaments, and more. Let's see what else you got. There's one of those collapsible hoses. You get a nice hamper, a Stinger vacuum. There's Carl still sorting stuff out. Say hi, Carl. Hey, there he is. Here you get a Black & Decker hedger. More. Oh, there's a beautiful electric skillet, Sunbeam electric skillet. It has a glass top to it. I don't know if I've ever seen one with the glass lid on it. Nice bowl right there. And I tell you, there's a Orville Redenbacher glass bowl over there too. I forgot to point that out as we walked by. There's a Osterizer with a ice crusher on. Don't often see them. There's a blender, all kinds of household. We got towels and sheets and more cookware right there. Look at all of it. Pots and pans, enamelware, all kinds of good stuff. There's some pillows, some drinkware, a nice set of glasses, antique bottles, all kinds of good stuff. Look at the statues there. Hey, we got a little dog. Hey, what's up, Steve?
Hey.
And there's some wire. Get a little dog running around. Watch, Chris will take that off you. Over here we got a nice Coleman lantern, vintage hat, some cups, and all kinds of good stuff in there. All kinds of houseware, foot bath, artwork. I tell you, we have artwork. Here we go, some plastic Tupperware type stuff. There's a box full of goodies, ice cream cups. There's a moose that hung himself. A couple of water jugs. You get a couple nice lamps, electric cords, wall hangings, all kinds of wall hangings there, birds and more. And we'll zoom up through here, more statuary, frogs and gnomes and all kinds of good stuff. Stereo, you get knives, whole collection of knives there, kitchenware, a whole collection, couple of wooden shelves, put your plates on. Nice clock, it'll look better from the other side. A little shredder, you get a collection of pictures and more there. Thermos and more. There you go, a couple little birdhouses and stereos and VCRs, and garage door opener from Craftsman. And you got a couple more rows we're gonna buzz down through here real quick. And don't forget, Thursday evening we have a sale in the hall starting at 5 p.m. Saturday we have a sale starting at, I believe, 9 a.m. up at Ocala. We have kitchen cabinets up there, motorcycle parts, and look at all the pottery. Nice pottery. You get some mirrors, and also there's motorcycle parts up there. There's a lifted golf cart we're going to be selling. All kinds of good stuff. You need to make it up to that one. The directions and pictures are on the website. Here's some yarn and more. Crafting supplies, all kinds of good stuff there. A little 8mm projector, cameras. You get more cameras. You got some kind of light there for to go with one of the cameras. I'm not sure. A massaging cushion. You get cassette tapes with a player. You get a whole big box of records, box of VHS. And here's some metal trivets. little toaster oven. Oh, Bo with Luke Duke. Where do you find them? Only at Dudley's. Yeah, kids' toys, there you go. A whole collection of hats. I'm not doing it much justice from this side, but there's Ford and Harley and all kinds of good ones in there. Progress Energy, a couple Christmas trees. Yeah, here's some more dolls, Betty Boop, a couple comforters in the bag. Box after box after box of kitchenwares. I see lanterns in there and all kinds of glassware and lamps. There's a welding helmet. And one more row to go down. There's a lot of plastic stuff for your outdoor gardening needs, including pots and more. Whole bag full of goodies. There's hoses, power vacuum, jumper cables, more hedge clippers, a nice old axe, gas cans. There's some kind of steamer there for steaming your drapes. And see what else we can find. More artwork. And more artwork. Oh, that's a beauty right there. Look at that one. Look at that one. You have to come tomorrow and check it out. Here you go. You got a motorcycle helmet. A lot of milk glass. And here's some Flight Squadron video games, it looks like. And a set of cords and some elephants. You collect elephants. There's 3 skateboards. A little dog artwork, jewelry box. There's a water jug, some roll down blinds, a TV, stereo, VCR, cassette players, a mailbox. You know, a lot of good stuff here. Look at all the insulators, insulator collection with a fan. I believe we're going to try to sell this piece here tomorrow too. It's a antique piece. It was on top of a dresser we sold at the antique sale, and I don't think they wanted it. I could be wrong. Here's a couple of round tabletops. There's a Husqvarna lawnmower we're going to be selling Thursday. Still working on getting it cleaned up. A California Fitness exercise bike. It'll probably be sold tomorrow, so come on out and check it all out. And we'll see you at preview at 7:30. Auction starts at 8. Thanks for listening.